All right, we're back. Sorry, a little bit longer being out,
Yep.
but we were taking care of a few things, and we had an internet issue. That's why we crashed out the last time. But we were at the end of the show, so it worked out. We are back on Instagram tonight. We had to redo some things we had to
We
redo.
did like Bubba hit the wall.
Well, we hit the wall. I guess you could say that. So, but we're glad to be back on Instagram tonight, and we had to redo it. So, Southern Patriots podcast, and this is our SFP Sports show. As right before this, we had our SFP Racing Hour and Dirt Report. Tomorrow night we will have the Dirt Report. We have a guest on that, so we'll talk about that. We had fun. Dean's been talking about leprechauns. I don't know why, but he likes talking about leprechauns. Hello there to you in Instagram. Shout out to you for being in the show tonight. We're going to talk some sports. We're around that silly season or weird season or whatever you want to say. Thankfully, NASCAR is back and all the racing and various racings. Some of the dirt track never stops, but we're we got past all the football. Baseball's just now coming back around, so we got that. Hockey's in full swing, basketball, and we got the Olympics has been going on. Shout out to the hockey team, all the gold medal winners. I love seeing all the gold medals around those athletes. I can't even imagine the amount of work that these athletes have put in from around the world. True,
You're right.
But to be an Olympian is of the highest caliber on a sports side for your nation, and to compete at the highest level against people from all over the world, the amount of work and dedication and money that you have to put in that to be an Olympian we can't even imagine it.
No.
It's very few that make it. There's a lot of people that have those dreams. At some point you have to move and go to the Olympic site and actually train. And because they're not just going to let anybody be on Olympic team.
No.
So there's a lot in that, man.
It is.
It's really giving up a lot of your life to be an Olympian.
Right.
And with today's technology, you can keep in touch and all that, but you just don't get to go do what other people do when you're an Olympian.
No.
Any athlete, but especially those folks.
Right.
And the amount of dedication they put in that. And there was a girl the last Olympics. The Summer Olympics, we had someone we're in Chattanooga that won the gold medal it was a female for the weightlifting, I believe it was.
Yes,
she was from, was it Saudi or something?
Saudi Daisy.
Saudi Daisy. She won for the powerlifting and stuff.
Yes.
A guy I worked with, he had a dream of being Olympian. I think he's maybe changed to do that, but he was a power lifter and he knew her. He went to the games.
Oh, okay.
He went to the games, and that last one was overseas, and he went over there to see her. He was there for that time when she won the gold medal. What an amazing memory that would be to be in there when they win the gold medal. Wow. And I mean, all the winners, it's bronze or silver, but especially the gold medal winners. But boy, that looked good around their necks.
Yeah, it did.
I would just hope for the rest of their life that they don't do this. It's their medal, but I hope none of them sell it.
I know it.
There has been in the past.
Oh, yes, I have.
Some gold medal winners who have sold it. They got in bad financial shape due to whatever reason, and they sold it. They put it out there and put it up for auction and sold it. Don't do that.
No.
You need to save that and pass it down to your grandkids.
Right.
It'd be like selling your Super Bowl ring or something.
You're right.
Don't do that. I mean, there is so much that goes into that little piece of jewelry.
Yes.
It's more than it's a lot more than even the value that it is.
But then you got sponsorships that goes with it.
Yeah.
Because you go see on a Wheaties boxes in the next few.
Oh man, and especially like that hockey team, they're going to get a lot of invitations.
Yes.
And it was just really nice to see against the Canadians.
Yeah.
Canadians. Hey, we have a tariff war. We have a hockey war.
There you go.
And we won.
Yes.
But it's fun to talk sports. And anyway, baseball's coming back in. Can you smell that? Not quite yet. It's not quite time for the fresh cut grass. Right. But that's not far away. We can, with this warm temperatures that's coming up, there's going to be people mowing their grass. I think, let me ask you this. Here you go.
Okay.
Are there people that mow their grass when it doesn't need to be mowed?
Yes.
Are you one of those people?
No.
Okay, yeah,
No.
that look like
No.
he might be one of those guys.
No. But
Or are they having to get onto you, Dean, about Dean, got to get that grass.
no.
So you're not
We know somebody that does mow it every day. We know somebody.
mows grass every day, even if it don't need it. They're
Yes,
just mowing.
yes.
There, I was fixing to say, there's going to be somebody before the grass really starts coming up. Good evening, Miss Beverly Boss. God bless you. Thank you for that kind comment, and we appreciate
Thank
Dr.
you.
Butcher.
Thank
Hey, thanks for being in the sports show. There are some people that will mow the grass when just because waiting on that season of grass cutting, they can't wait.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll say that they're mulching up the leaves or whatever. I'm telling you, there's some people that just mow their grass. They don't care.
Right.
They just like mowing, especially if they got a zero turn or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah. My dad, at some point in my life, he gave me the lawnmower. He gave me the keys to the lawnmower. Son, this is now yours. Keep the grass mowed. And sometimes I did good at that. Sometimes he had to say, hey, why is this grass getting higher? And I'd have to get out there and mow. But I did mow grass, neighbors' yards for money and stuff like that,
Right.
So anyway, I was just saying that relation to sports. Some of the summer sports, we're not in summer, we're not even in spring yet, but they're not far off. It's like if we put our binoculars on. Spring training, and they're playing some games.
Yes.
Can you believe that? And we're back. Hopefully we'll stay. Xfinity, we're going to see your Jack Link tonight because it's been up or down this afternoon. So in saying that, I know we've got some Braves news that we want to talk about.
Yes.
And so I'm going to let Dean talk about his notes. I think he's got something on the Braves report. We got a couple of things anyway that we can talk about with the Braves. And because I'm missing baseball, I like baseball.
Yeah.
I want to talk, if we can, just for a second about Braves baseball, even if it's not officially a part of your news and notes. We do have one thing, and I'll try to find it and put it on the screen.
I got it here. Yes, I found it. Yes.
But the Braves have done something really amazing, I think.
That's right here. I got it right here.
Go right ahead.
Atlanta Braves announced launch of exclusive Braves television on network. Braves Vision.
Yes.
New home for Braves baseball this March.
We don't know all the details. Doc says his Xfinity is all messed up. Good evening, Daryl Broom. So Braves Vision, this is a money gold idea. It's 140 games. So obviously there's 22 games that are going to be on network of some kind.
Mm-hmm.
And they even said, though, they're going to try to work around. So like us, sometimes we fall into blackouts. So they say they're going to fix that where you won't be in a blackout if you're in those areas. So I don't know what the cost is going to be. But I can tell you that for my wife, I kind of got caught up in the Braves numbers or the baseball thing because of the blackouts, which really made me mad, but we kept it. For the last 2 seasons, I think it was the last 2 seasons, I bought the MLB package for my wife, especially. Now, I've been so busy, I've watched some of them, but my wife wanted that. And one of the reasons we bought it, we figured there'd be a few more Braves games too. Well, there weren't. It just didn't work for us and where we were at. So what I'm saying is that I would be willing to dump the MLB, even though that's some extra games. If the Braves Vision is anywhere near in that cost, we'll just do Braves Vision. And they will have a customer because I do buy it for my wife. I watch it a little bit, but my wife I love to watch the Braves, but my wife really loves to watch the Braves. She's become a bigger fan than me. I just stay so busy. And she would love this. I've not even told her about it. She doesn't know, unless she's watching. She doesn't even know about this, I don't think. But she will be, because I would know she would have already said, hey, are we getting that? I want to get that. I know that she would. But it's supposed to be it's just their own channel.
Right.
Which I think is the way to go.
I would too.
Because Braves fans, what did we remember? Daryl, what did we remember back in the 1970s? What do we remember about watching the Atlanta Braves here in the Northwest Georgia region?
It was on TBS.
It was on WTBS.
Yes.
Skip Carey.
Yes, I remember that. Yes.
Oh, my goodness. Pete, what was her name? The professor. All the different ones that was on there. But WTBS was, if anything else, they showed some other shows and stuff.
Yeah.
But they were the Braves channel.
Yeah, they were. Yes,
and for Chicago, it was WGN.
Yes.
So what started this, I think, was the Yankees produced their own channel, I believe. I think they did a deal like that, but it has happened in other sports. Like there are some other sports that do their own channel,
Right.
and it's become a moneymaker. Like
Mhm.
the Texas Longhorns has done this. Yes, Daryl, WTBS, that's
I
right.
remember that. Yes.
And we watched Braves games and only
Yeah.
had 30 people in the stands.
Yeah.
And but that was our team, but we could watch them anytime we wanted to watch
Right.
them. One thing that we talked about, we come off the NASCAR show, them going to these different ones.
Right.
What's been really sucky for the last few years is trying to find where the Braves are at.
Yeah. You're right.
And
You're
people
right.
have gotten very mad that they couldn't find the Braves on the channel package they have.
Right.
Because this is what happens. This is what makes me so angry about cable or satellite or whatever you want. They give you this package or this or whatever you want, but none of them have exactly what you want. And they've been bouncing these sports games and shows
Right.
on so many different things
Yes.
that no matter what package you buy, they're going to force you to buy something else.
That's right.
It's been ticking me off. They've been making you Peacock has been one of them they came in with.
Yes.
Where I think the Braves were on there some, but the football's done that. You got to have Peacock. Well, I don't want to have that unless I've already got it. Why should I have to go buy something else to watch the team I like?
Okay.
This does clear some of that up. I think it's a positive
But it's
thing.
going to be the same with every sport you watch. It's going to start streaming.
Sure. Well, this is the future.
Right. This is the future.
The future is that you're going to have to pay. If you're not paying for the ticket, you're going to pay to watch your team. And that's where it's going. Yes, Daryl, absolutely. Bob Horner, yes. The great Texas third baseman.
Yes.
The legendary Dale Murphy.
Yes.
398 home runs. He should be in the Hall of Fame still.
Phil Necro.
My sister met him up in Chattanooga once. Rick Camp from Tryon, Georgia.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
That's the way they would say it. But the Braves, if again, that doesn't help you watching the other teams.
No.
You still might have to have an MLB pack. Now, they're always going to have the ESPN Sunday night of the week. There's various channels that show, games. But honestly, if you want to watch a lot of games, you probably have to buy the MLB.
That's right.
I don't know how much the MLB is going to have anything to do with the Braves.
Know.
Now, if they have Braves Vision, they may be ticked off about that. But I think there's enough Braves fans around the country.
They are.
This is going to be a huge hit for the Braves.
But as I said, they're coming off the network stations. They're coming off the TBS, the TNT.
Well, for 22 of those games will be on those. Because it's only 140 game package. It's 162 games in the season.
Okay.
So 22 games will fall. I figure that's the ones that's going to be some ESPN or other channels and stuff. I would guess. Hey, broski, how you doing, bud?
What's up?
But I may not like the environment of having to pay to watch the teams at home, but I will say I'm just saying from the Braves perspective, and I think a lot of fans will flock to this. I think Braves Vision is going to be a hit if the blackouts are not a problem,
right.
Because blackouts affect me way up here, almost in Tennessee. That's going to have to be very clear that I'm not going to be cut out of the 140 games. Daryl says MLB will be canceled by me if they black it out. Yeah, and I don't blame you. So
but my question is this: they're gonna make this new network, this Braves Vision. That's why they put basketball, football, racing on Amazon to make you pay for it.
Well, sure. I mean, that's the deal.
That's what they're doing.
So get ready, Dean, because them NASCAR races that you like watching, there's a date coming in the future where they're only going to have that package. You're probably going to put in some money for it.
I got Amazon,
but you do. So we're paying for that.
I am.
But I think NASCAR is going to do their own channel. They already have a NASCAR channel. I think a lot of this is going to end up going on a NASCAR channel in the future.
Well,
and it'll be a pay-per-view. Some of the races,
right.
I will tell you where they will start. Daytona.
Yes.
Nobody's going to buy a sucky Chicagoland.
No.
But Daytona, how many people would pay a few bucks to be able to watch that?
Right.
Dean would. I know he would.
Yeah. And a Brickyard.
But I've just saved him some money, so he will be able to afford to do
right.
that.
And a Brickyard and a Coca-Cola.
Yes, the Braves and Bulldogs are some of what I like to watch the most. And right now it would be because I do like to watch the Braves. And I do like to watch the Bulldogs.
And the Falcons.
Well, they have come down because, again, I said I'm not going to support lame management anymore. So they got to win me back.
Would you get
I'm not paying to watch them.
Would you want to get no Falcons Network? Falcons
No,
Vision?
especially if it's called Freddie Falcon Vision or something like that. Freddie Vision, I'm out. I'm out. I think it was a sign last week. I'm telling you, I was hopeful it was eagles that landed on my house. I think it was 2 buzzards. And I think it was a sign because it looked like 2 falcons up there at first. And I think it's a sign that the Falcons are going to be sucky again this year. I believe it. If kicking butt was an Olympic event, Dean would win the gold. Broski, I have Amazon Prime year round and buck up and pay for YouTube TV during football. And I like YouTube TV. We've floated between. I'll tell you why I don't like YouTube TV.
Okay, tell me.
So we have Fubo. And the reason is on YouTube TV, we couldn't get the Braves. I believe it was. So that's why we went over to Fubo. We got more Braves on Fubo. So we did half a year with one and half a year the other. Lately, we've just been staying with the Fubo. I like the YouTube TV, but you are having to pay for those games.
Yeah, you are.
This is what's going on.
Yeah, you are.
You're having to pay for that package.
That's what.
You cancel your subscription after, and a lot of people do that.
That's what sports is.
So that's the fear for the Braves. They're going to have to have a
Yes.
lot of, after the season, the people cancel Braves Vision until the new season.
Yes.
I think what they'll do is try to lock you in and
Right.
make it beneficial to keep it instead of
Yes.
canceling it. I don't know. Oh, Lord. Don't get me started on the Falcons. They have destroyed that franchise. See, I'm not the only one, Dean. I'm not the only one. Preach, brother. The Falcons, they deserve every negative comment they can get, especially that cheap suit wearing. He's not cheap. He's got millions. But that cheap suit wearing Arthur Blank. I hate that suede jacket. He comes down there. We're doing good, boys. We're doing good. No, the Falcons are horrible. And I would not pay to watch the Falcons other than the package that I have. Sometimes they're not on what I have. And I'm like, okay, you save me the pain. So, I get it. But I think because of the environment we live in, I may not like how it's changing.
Right.
I'm not saying it's like in the old days of WTBS.
Right.
But I think that will remind a lot of Braves fans of what it was like if they can get the 140 games.
Yes.
Especially kill the blackout. If they don't kill the blackout, I'm out. I wouldn't pay one thing for it. There'll be a lot of features, behind the scene things. Tomahawk.
Right.
They'll have the news stories and all that. People will like that. There'll be people that'll turn on that. My wife, I believe, unless she was watching the weather, she could probably turn on Braves Vision and leave it on there all day.
Right.
She likes that kind of stuff. Me, I got to bounce around. And the cost of the package is going to be key. The cost of the package.
That's it.
What do you think Braves Vision will cost? I haven't heard any cost yet associated with it. I think it's $150 a year.
I do too. That's what I was looking
That's
at.
what I would have to say. Broski says Matt Ryan is president. Stefanski says coach only turn around if they find a quarterback. Matt Ryan, I'm not sold that Stefanski's the guy, but hey, I'm rooting for him. I do want him to do good. They do have to have a quarterback because weak-kneed Penix is not going to get it done. He is one hit waiting to go down again. So whoever they draft is going to get a chance to lead that franchise because Penix won't make it. He won't make it very far into the season. He will be injured again. I'm sorry. Nothing against the kid. I like him. I think he's got a lot of talent, although he's a little slow.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he can't run. He's got bad knees. He moves well. He's kind of fluid a little bit.
Right.
But the more those knees take a hit, it's not going to be good for the Falcons. So.
Right.
But would you pay $150 for the Braves Vision?
I'm not a Braves fan.
He's not a Braves fan.
No, I'm not. I mean, I will watch
You
them.
better become one.
I will watch them sometimes, but just to pay that, just to watch them, no.
Daryl, would you pay $150 for the Braves Vision for a season of baseball of 140 games with the Braves and all the extra, programming that they would offer? Would you pay $150, or does it have to be closer to 100? I'm just trying to figure what would be, and you can think of your team. It doesn't have to be the Braves. They just announced this. That's why we're talking about it. If it was the Chicago Bears, Broski, are you paying $150 or $100 for Bears Vision or whatever you're going to call it? I mean, would you pay that? I mean, some people will, some people won't. It's still tough times out there. That's a lot of money.
Yeah,
I mean, you spread it over a year's time. You got to pay it in bulk. You spread it over a year's time. It doesn't sound bad. I mean, you're paying, whatever it is, $12 a month or whatever it comes out to, whatever that final cost is. Then you think, well, that's one meal. I can cheat one meal that most people don't cheat it anyway. But,
No.
but that's the way they lie to themselves
Right,
and say,
right.
well, I'll just cut out one meal and I've paid for my sports package for
Right.
the year. But on top of that, you're having to pay for the Amazon Prime because we're going to watch that.
Yes.
Or the YouTube TV, the Fubo, or whatever you have for your channels. There's tons of them out there. Some of them we're not even eligible to get here.
But then you got like the WWE has got the Raw on Netflix.
And a lot of people pay for Netflix. I mean, when you think about you pay for it?
Yes.
What does that cost now?
$29.99 a month.
That started out at like $8 or something,
Right.
didn't it? $7, $8.
Yes.
Maybe you need to call them too. Man, I'm telling you, man, Sirius is ripping you, man.
I know it. I know.
I know that other one's about legit, man, but I'm telling you, Sirius, we need to call them. Listen, call all these people once a year and tell them you're going to cancel, and the prices will come down some. Trust me, they'll do it. They don't want to lose you as a customer. They like having that money, that guaranteed money coming in. But Braves Vision just announced. We have no details other than they said they're going to work on the blackout thing. It is a racket. Doggone right, it's a racket, and we lose. I have said for years, they're never going to let you do it. I think I should be able to go on a website somewhere and pick all the things I want in the package that I want,
Right.
and you give me a price that represents that. I either pay it or I don't. But don't give me 3 food networks. I'm sorry if you're a big fan. I'm not.
I'm not.
I don't want 3,000 news channels. I just don't.
Right or either.
There's a lot of things that I want. You know, I'm a very simple guy, so I like old westerns. I like the old clean shows.
Yeah.
I want to see. I don't watch modern, new network shows or anything. I want some news shows in there. Absolutely. I want to be able to pick the sports packages I want, which would be the Bulldogs, the Braves, the Falcons, whatever. Falcons would be an add-on, like, well, maybe, I don't know. Let's see how good they do. And be able to pick the things I want.
The Georgia Tech channel? Would you get the Georgia Tech?
I would pay you to keep Georgia Tech off of my TV. I would say that. Daryl says I picked up Major League Baseball. I say I got ripped too. I would put whatever they ask if I watch the Braves as a fan, but in saying that anything over 175, I will go to radio. I agree with you. So my biggest letdown was because I was trying to help my wife. We cut out, I won't name which one it was. We cut out a cable provider because they were gouging us so bad. But my wife said, this is going to be a Dave. I got kicked in the butt on this one. I'm safe ground. So I told my wife, and my wife said, what about the Braves? Well, there's going to be on the other ones, they'll be on the other ones. So we get the YouTube TV and we like it. We actually like the YouTube TV on demand and all that stuff. So they had some of that with the other one, but I just like I don't like their politics, but I like the YouTube TV. I do. I pay for the YouTube for this podcast, but I don't have it right now because what happened was we couldn't see the Braves. So we switched over to Fubo to get that. And that worked out pretty good. But during all this time I was doing that, I got this bright idea. I'm like, well, we don't live in Atlanta. I'll just get the MLB package. It was at the time, the first time I bought it, I think I got it for $99. It's not a bad deal. You're watching all these pro games. I mean, tons of games. And so we get it all set up. I throw it on. I said, look at all these games. This is great. We get down the Braves. I said, there's your Braves channel. Put it on there. Blackout. Oh man, my wife was not happy, and Dave wasn't happy either. Happy wife, happy home. Happy life, or whatever they say. But we did work it out, and we was able to get a few of them as we switched from the YouTube over to Fubo, and we worked that out. So that's kind of how that happened. But I'm sitting here thinking, man, I paid $99 for this package, and she said, "Oh, I'll watch a lot of the games," and she did. I'd come home, she'd be flipping through games, but we still had to pay for the other thing. The other package to get the Braves. It's ridiculous. So Braves Vision, Braves franchise, you got to get this right for us Braves fans. It's got to be right. The blackout thing's got to stop. If I'm going to pay for a package to watch my team, I want to see my team. So if there was an opportunity for NASCAR to have NASCAR Speed or something they called it or whatever.
Yes.
Speed Vision. That'd be a good name.
Yes, I love that.
Would you pay $100 or $150, $175 a year to watch that?
Yes, I think I would. Yes.
He thinks he would. I've got a little 200.
No,
probably not. Okay,
no.
Maybe not 200. Anyway, it's the wave of the future. We've been hearing this for a long time. They have said for years that eventually the Super Bowl you'll have to pay for it.
Yes.
That's where it's all going.
Yes.
So then you have to pick and choose what do I want to watch. Here's my thing: if the Falcons suck, which they do, I'm just out. I'm not going to pay. I mean, why would I pay? Why would I hurt myself to pay to watch a team that sucks that bad? I'm not doing it. I told you, all the pain, 50 years of watching them, I'm over it. It was about a little over 50 years ago I started watching the Falcons, I think I was about 7 or 8 years old. Dad sat me down and said, "This is our team, son." Okay, Dad. So he got me liking them. And then, but even a great team, let's say teams go through seasons. I mean, look at, they're back now, but New England, I mean, all their Super Bowls, but they went through a few years of suck. Are you going to pay, that package to see your team? I mean, I don't know. But all these entities, all these sports, because it's all about the money, right? And they're wanting the networks are balking a little bit at paying. That's why. That's go back to your thing about the racing. That's why this happens. They're balking at paying for a whole season of this. It's too much money. It's $1 billion or more.
Yes,
it's more than $1 billion, I'm sure, for the NASCAR.
Yes.
All these packages are big money. NFL, MLB, NHL, whatever it may be. And if you, when you have that money, you're wanting teams are, all these teams are wanting their cut, and they up the in football, especially they up the what is it, the
ticket price?
No, well, they do up that goes up, but the salary cap,
right.
They give them a little more money, but they put a few games on this and a few games on that, and a bunch of games on network, and you got Peacock, you got Amazon.
Yes.
How long before we see? I don't know. YouTube has a game. I mean, but they already have. I don't even know.
No, they don't. Well,
ESPN now has multiple channels, and some you got ESPN, ESPN2, ESPN Plus, ESPN this,
ESPN News,
ESPN Spanish channel. One night I was trying to watch my Bulldogs, and I got it come up on the Spanish channel.
Okay, and they got the
I don't know what they're saying. I turned the sound down and turned up the radio.
But they got the ESPN SEC channel.
They do. So it's not pretty what's fixing to happen to the consumer, because they're just going to keep gouging them.
But then,
Daryl, maybe Trump will fix it, even though the Democrats don't want the Braves.
But then,
that's right. They're a bad team because they got the Indian name.
But then you got NASCAR. That the trucks is on FS1.
See, you're making me mad tonight, Dean. You always do this. You have to bring this up. So here here we are. We're a racing podcast, as well as all these other shows.
Yes.
We love racing, so we're covering dirt. We're covering NASCAR. We're covering all this stuff. And so I'm thinking I want to watch all three levels. So I'm watching the trucks. Great race. I don't have CW on my package. I couldn't watch the cars. I couldn't watch the O'Reilly series. I could watch the Cup. I could watch that was on network. Fox, wasn't it?
Yes.
It was on Fox.
Yes.
I didn't get to watch the O'Reilly series because I don't have CW. So I either got to switch a package and then hope they got everything I have, or stay where I am and not watch it. So I don't know. Maybe it's on the YouTube package. Fubo don't have it, which makes me mad. Why would you not have that? And why are you going to a something that some people don't have? Why wouldn't you want that to be really set on your channel if you're a package already? It's ridiculous. And then like I said, this Peacock. I mean, they've been slamming that in there on some games for the last 2 years. It ticks me off.
And then
that's a whole nother package payment I have to. What is it, 13? I don't remember what it was. But it's not as much, but still.
But then after the All-Star race, NASCAR Cup goes from Fox to Amazon for 10 races.
Yeah, and of course it works for me because I have Prime, so I get all those football games and NASCAR or whatever else. But if you don't have Prime, you're not seeing it.
And then they go from Prime to TNT.
Yeah, TNT. I was able to watch through that. I think there was one of them I couldn't get as much or whatever. So
it was like five races on TNT. Then it goes to USA and NBC for the rest of the season.
What is it going to become? One race for one channel, one race on this one, next race on that? I mean, where are we going with this? I mean, I like to hear this. Some of that switching wasn't bad. The announcers, they brought in some new ones, of course, and it was pretty good. Some of those were not good. I don't remember TNT knocking out of the park myself. I don't remember that being good.
TNT was okay. It
wasn't very good, if what I remember. So, if the Braves can manage to bring all this in here, I'm really surprised this happened, to be honest with you, because I've not been pleased with the investment group that has control of the Braves. They just spend just enough money for the Braves not to be great, but to be good, but not great. So I don't know where it's going, but that was one of the things I wanted to cover tonight, because that's where we're at right now.
Yes.
I mean, that's just the deal. But I just want to see if people are friends. I mean, a lot of people are listening from around the country. They don't care if the Braves are playing or not, but some people do. The Braves have a loyal following from all over the world. They really do. because of the days that they could get WTBS, which was one of the first like satellite things. I think
it was one of the first cable.
It was cable. It was cable,
right.
Which a lot of people didn't have that.
No.
So they offered. I mean, they showed everything, Braves.
Yeah,
they had the whole package. But here lately, I mean, I don't mind it if the Braves are on Sunday Night Baseball. I mean, you watch it on ESPN,
right?
But sometimes they run on two different channels.
That's right.
Sometimes the Braves are on two different channels. I don't mind the ESPN Sunday Night package because most packages have ESPN.
I remember on TBS was commercial free. Do you remember that?
Well, yeah, they were doing everything they could to bring in fans. I mean,
because that's why it said the game starts at 8:05. You had 5 minutes commercial.
Yeah, broski, a lot. And I was just fixing to say that. That's why I watched a lot of the Cubs when I was a kid, man, because I got the WGN.
Yes.
And when they were playing together, you got it on both networks.
Yeah.
But of course, Skip Carey and Harry Carey, the connection there, that was always great.
Yes.
And Harry got a little tipsy by the seventh inning. He couldn't hardly sing the song, and he couldn't say anybody's name. But hey, he's a legend, and I love him.
He is.
But Skip got a little bit that way too.
Oh yeah.
But this is what we grew up with. It's all good. So, and if you lived in a certain area, you could get TBS, WGN, and the New York channel.
Right.
So you got even more. So it's kind of where you're at in the country where you could get some of that. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just it's a little confusing. And the thing is, you can't get with somebody and it be the same because they constantly change it.
Exactly.
And that just bugs me. And there's always I have opinion. I believe that no matter what package you get, there's always going to be something you really want and it's not offered. Exactly. I think they do it on purpose. I swear they do. And then that's where some little channel comes in and goes, hey, if you want to watch this, pay another $30 a month and you'll have this. It's ridiculous.
It is.
Fubo is about $90-something a month, I think. I think YouTube was around that 89, 90, something like that. But some of them got crazy, like $200 a month, crazy stuff. And then some people just have, we'll just say they have a good code and they watch whatever they want. So,
well, let me throw this by you.
Go ahead.
The spring training MLB.
Yep.
February 20th. The York Yankees 0, final 2, Baltimore.
Yeah, it's nice to know that we've got some games going on.
Kansas City 7, final 3, Texas Rangers.
All right.
CWS. I don't know what that is. 8, final 1, Chicago Cubs.
Okay. Yeah, it's a Chicago White Sox is what that
is. Okay. Arizona 3, final 2, Colorado. I can't talk tonight.
Which is a horrible place for the team because you'll never win a championship in Colorado.
San Diego 4.
It's a great view though.
Final 7, Seattle.
Yeah. I've always liked San Diego a little bit.
NEU. I don't know what that means. 3, final 18, Boston. NEU.
Hello, Jake. How you doing, buddy?
Do y'all know what NEU stands for?
I'm trying to think right now. It's escaping my brain, but
I don't know.
They might have been playing at college. Sometimes they do that.
Okay. UM. I don't know what that stands for. 3, 10, Minnesota Twins.
Yeah, sometimes they'll play at college.
Atlanta 5, final 1, Tampa Bay.
Yeah, they're the kings of the preseason, and they'll start off the season bad.
Houston 1, final 2, Washington. Pittsburgh 8, final 2, Baltimore. Washington 6, final 2, St. Louis. Boston 7, final 2, Minnesota. Detroit 3, final 20, Yankees.
Hate the Yankees. Sorry, not sorry.
Phillies 0, final 3, Toronto.
I like the Phillies a little bit. I grew up a Mike Schmidt fan. So, I'm a Braves fan, but I like the Phillies a little bit, just a little bit.
Miami 2, final 1, Mets. Cincinnati 2, final 4, Cleveland.
And that's the Cleveland
Indians.
Yeah, Indians. We don't say the bad word. I don't even remember what it is. I don't remember what they named them. Hey, Jake, I appreciate that for what he's talking about. We were blessed enough to get Jeff Dornick with, a CEO of Pickaxe, which we're on. They had official kickoff yesterday. thank you for that. He was very gracious to give us the 40 minutes, and there was nothing was said beforehand about what I couldn't ask, and I thought it was very fair. I treated it very fair. I just wanted to know the nuts and bolts of what they were doing, and he was very forthcoming about future things that he's looking at, which I was really surprised at. He just throwed it right on out there about a potential music channel taking on Spotify and all that. I thought that was pretty cool. That may have been the biggest thing to come out of that interview, and but he was. We just had a great conversation. So as I say interview, it's really just a great conversation. If you don't have pickaxe, and we are on there, and we'll try to monetize just like we are on Rumble, but we'll see. I think they marry up real well. So we're big Rumble fans, and I think hopefully it'll work with pickaxe as well. I like what they're doing. I'm trying to be nice, Jake. It's Dean that he provokes me.
I'm not doing nothing,
talking
Jake.
about leprechauns and all this stuff he's talking about tonight. And then he brings up the Falcons, makes me mad.
Okay.
All right.
The Olympics. I gotta go back to the Olympics.
Yeah, we did. We kind of talked about it a little bit. We need to go back to the Olympics.
In total medals, Team USA finishes 33rd. That leaves it one short of record. Total American medals is single. Winter Olympics accomplished at Salt Lake City, Utah, 2002.
So 33 was was just below that that total medal count of Utah, which was the record. So
yes,
they had some slow spurts, but then they really rung it up. And I still hate to see that Lindsey Vonn went down the way she did. I do hope she preserves her, obviously her ability to walk and get normal, whether she competes again or not. That's secondary. It was a hard hit. It was a nasty hit. Very horrible. So shout out to all the Olympians again and all the work.
U.S. figure skaters top 2, Dorothy Hamill. She was pretty back in the day.
Yeah, hold on. Jake's got us some wrestling news, and this is sports. And that is
okay.
He says AJ Styles, a professional wrestler out of Gainesville, Georgia. That's down there, Barry's ground. Is going in the WWE Hall of Fame this year after retirement at Royal Rumble.
I saw that.
Awesome. We got to get our wrestling show back. Are you a wrestling fan?
Often.
Maybe we'll bring Dean into our wrestling show. We have been saying that we've got to have a wrestling show again.
Off and on.
I will try this week. I will try. Off and on. Who's your wrestler?
Right now, Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns. See, I'm out of it. I keep up.
It was Hogan for a long time.
Well, I knew that. You just liked him in Rocky when he was wearing all that pink, right? That's when you really liked him. Right?
Yeah, right.
I like the Hulkster. I ain't got no guns. Dean's the bad boy here.
Yeah, right. Dorothy Hamill won gold in 1976.
I remember that.
Winter Olympics, 50 years.
Wow. Yeah, that's right.
And Elisa Liu won gold in 2026 Winter Olympics.
When they brought AJ Lee back, I thought they were going to call her AJ Punk. Who's that, AJ Lee?
She's Punk's wife. AJ. No.
See, I'm talking about it.
She's CM Punk's wife, AJ Lee.
Okay. You have to educate the old man because I've watched all the old wrestling. So
I remember the Four Horsemen.
Oh yeah.
Rock and Roll Express, Midnight Express.
Yeah. What's that big dude?
Andre the Giant.
No, him. Yeah, but the big dude that I think he just retired, or he may still do a little bit. That's a big deal. I saw him. I told you I guarded the arena, and I was guarding his bus. What's that big dude? Man, he's like 7 foot tall or something. He's not that tall, but he's pretty close. Man, what is that guy's name? Who is better, Harley Race or Jerry Lawler?
Jerry Lawler.
I was going to say I'd say Lawler, but the big show.
Big Show.
Yeah. What's that big guy? I meant some Big Show. But what's that guy's real name? I know it. I've heard it.
I can't.
Anyway, he's got bad knees, man. He had ice packs on them knees when he came out of the arena that night. He was hurting. He was like a lot impacts, You get older, you can't take that anymore. Paul Wright, is that his name?
Yeah, yes.
Paul Wright is Big Show. How tall is he?
I don't know.
He's big dude. I'm gonna tell you what, he's scared a guard up there. Somebody's making some noise out there. He was out there guarding. It wasn't him making the noise. He came out the door. Hey, who's making all this racket out here? God told me, he said, I about jumped out of my skin. He said, that's the biggest man I ever seen in my life. He said, not me. He said, well, quiet it down. He was trying to get a nap in before the show. That's all it was. He's taking a nap. All right, Dave, what else?
Okay, I'm looking. Oh yeah. Before we get going any longer, Stanley Cup. You told me to get information on Stanley Cup.
Yeah, because there's a lot of history to the Stanley Cup, and so I told Dean to do a little research, and we'll do an overview of it. So for you the hockey fans, you know this. Some of you may not. Let's see what Dean's got.
Sport, ice hockey, competition, Stanley Cup playoffs. Awarded for playoff champion of the National Hockey League, NHL.
Yeah.
History. First awarded, 1893. I bet you remember that, don't you?
Well, not quite. It was a little bit before my time, but I'll be honest, I didn't know it went back that far.
I think you said.
Are you trying to say I'm old or something?
Yes.
18. I didn't even know the league was that old.
1893.
I did not know that. I just learned something already.
First winner was Montreal Hockey Club. 4 AHAC. I don't know what AHAC stands for. Most wins, Montreal Canadiens, 24.
Yeah, they tore it up back in the day.
Most recent, Florida Panthers, 2 times.
Southern teams are winning over the Canadian frozen tundra teams. I think it's funny.
3 Stanley Cups. They are Dominion Hockey Challenge Cup, Presentation Cup, not available, Permanent Cup on display at Hockey Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Regional bow measurements. It was silver, 7 5/16 high. The diameter was 11 7/16.
Okay.
Current Stanley Cup is topped with a copy of the original bow, silver and nickel alloy. Height is 35 1/4, weighs 34.5 pounds.
And when they win, they drink out of it.
Yes, yeah. Like the Grey Cup, and unlike the trophies awarded by other major pro sports leagues in North America, the Stanley Cup is made every year. Teams keep it till the next team is crowned.
Okay.
I didn't know that.
Yep, they do. They take it on the tour, and they have to be careful. Hockey players are rough on stuff like that, so it takes a licking though.
Original name is a cup. Lord Stanley's Cup, the Holy Grail. Oldest tradition is winning team drinks champagne from it.
Yeah.
I remember seeing it on TV.
I hope they clean it out first. I mean, I would hate to think that all that would be like drinking out of a dirty shoe or something. If this thing's been sitting around, I would think they would, but who knows?
1914, 1915. Oh, the time you was here, 1914. 15.
Well, Jake just said I was so old. What did he say here? I'm so old. I remember having to hollow out a log to make a canoe go to school, get over the river. Jake,
I agree.
Who asked for anybody from Mississippi to say something tonight?
I agree.
He's from the great state of Mississippi, but right now we'll have to Mississippi to shut their pothole. I'm just kidding.
I agree with that.
You're going with that?
Yes. 1914, 1915. Cup has been won combined 106 times by 21 current NHL teams, and 5 teams no longer exist. 1919. Not awarded for the Spanish flu.
Well, that was a bad time in the country. I mean, the 5 teams are no longer here. Well, 2 of them is Atlanta. 2 of them are in Atlanta, no longer here.
Oh, how do you know?
No, they never won the thing, though. I don't think, though.
2004,
the Flames and the Thrashers.
2005, the 04-05 NHL lockout.
And other leagues all these leagues that do this over contracts, and they run the fans away.
U.S. men's hockey team won gold at 2026 Winter Olympics in Milan, Italy.
And I don't know if there's any hockey fans listening tonight. I do watch some hockey. I'm going to say I'm the biggest fan, but we want to cover it more. And I've been watching more. But do you think that the league's doing pretty good now? And there was a time when it was struggling a little bit, but the money's good. Teams, and some of these expansion teams have won, over some of the big boys, as we'll call them, and they're proving that out. Is the league ready for expansion? Could hockey expand? I kind of think they will. So we'll see. What about the hot news? Switching gears pretty sharply, because I just thought about it. What about, there was a sports writer, I think it was calling for Texas A&M and Missouri to leave the SEC.
I heard that.
Did you hear that?
Yes.
Saying they need to go into the Big 12. You heard that, Broski, if you're still floating around out there? I don't think it's going to happen, he was making the case for that.
Yeah.
That SEC should go back to 14, that they're going to expand again. I think they're going to be fully 20 teams in the SEC alone within the next couple of years. And they're talking about expanding the playoffs already anyway. They're talking about going to 24 teams.
They bring Georgia Tech into it.
Well, if they're open that much, and the sucky teams like Georgia Tech can get in. If you're gonna make it, if you're gonna expand it to 24, then yeah, sure. A sorry team like Georgia Tech can get in every year. I mean, all they got to win is maybe 7 games and get in. So, I mean, that's what they're trying to do. I mean, they're trying to help out all these teams that suck. Maybe they should do that in the NFL. Maybe the Falcons would have hope. Maybe they could expand the playoffs. Why don't we just give the trophy to everybody and let everybody play for it? The regular season is just for fun. Go watch your team. It doesn't matter what your record is. We're just going to put you in a big old open playoff where every team gets in. And that way the Falcons will be guaranteed to at least be in one game of playoff every year.
I knew I'd get you going again. I knew I would.
I mean, really.
I just had to keep picking at you.
I mean, and you know, if we're going to do that, we just NASCAR, we just need to let everybody be in the chase, you know, or whatever they're going to call it. We'll put them all in a championship. We'll have a one race off for the championship.
We do that. We got to do that anyway, just about.
Yeah. And the most points gets the pole automatically, and they seed them on back, however they do with the points.
And that got to be Bubba.
Huh?
It ain't got to be Bubba.
Well, he'll be in top 10. He's top 2 right now.
For now, yeah.
You just can't handle that the Bubba train's rolling, man. But yeah, if we're going to expand, if we're just going to keep on making it easier to get in, there's no cutoff. I mean, what is the sense of regular season? What does that matter anymore? I mean, it's like they do everything. And now we got the play-in games. The play-in games in football, the play-in games in baseball. I mean, come on. If you suck, you suck. You just didn't make it.
Right.
Nobody should be putting the olive leaf out to try to get you in, or the branch, or the tree. In this case, it's a whole tree. To get you into the playoffs. If you're bad, you're bad.
Exactly.
All this whining just needs to stop. I mean, your team sucks. And then we get out of balance games. TCU had no business playing Georgia 3 years ago, or whatever it was now, in that champ. They had no business. Everybody knew it was going to happen except their fans of their coach, who believed they actually had a shot in that game. Come on. This is what happens. The bigger you expand this, you're going to get blowout. They're going to have to mercy rule. Yeah. The mercy rule is going to have to come back in to stop teams from getting blowed out 90-0 or something. Because that's what's going to happen. It'll be over in 3 quarters. That's where they can short down, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, I mean, really, we want the best game with the best teams. I'm okay with a little bit of that, but it's you know, they always say, well, it's like the field of 64. I mean, I get it. The basketball, it's a lot of fun. People like doing their picks and all that for it. And every once in a while, somebody will make it to the Sweet 16 and the Final 8. They shouldn't have been there. But they don't win the thing.
No.
They don't win the thing. And, okay, I get that. But we can't do that in football. Basketball is one thing, but football, you can't play as much and as often, and you can't do that.
Right.
So I just don't like them doing that. I just think we need to keep it where it's at. You know,
I agree.
My opinion. But you know what's going to drive it? It ain't me what I'm saying. It's
money.
The money.
Right.
It's the gambling. It's all of that. That's what's driving all of this. And they could, for all that talk about player safety and all that, they'll keep pushing them.
Mm-hmm.
They can't add any more weeks on where, I mean, if they do, I mean, you're going to impact their studies and stuff, but they may not care about that.
They don't.
But these players are already having to work around finals and stuff for being in the playoffs. That's already something that they have to work around. I mean, what are they going to do?
Some of your players that spring can't even read and write. So
it's like NASCAR at some point. You can't add any more weeks. I mean, you're already.
That's it.
What do they race? 10 months out of the year now?
Yes. 36 races.
You cannot race anymore. So somebody loses. I'm sorry, your track loses. You can't go build it anymore. There's not going unless you build a second league.
That's what
and I think it's coming.
RA is doing.
I think it'll come to NASCAR too. And I think some of these almost, but not quite. I know they've got. I'm not talking about. I know they got the O'Reilly League, but I think there's going to be a second Cup league. I think it's going to happen. I really do. I think it'll be smaller in each league. I don't think you'll have 38, 40 cars on the track. I think it'll reduce down. I think you'll see about 20 and 20, something like that. With maybe a few more to let a few more race their way in, or time trials or whatever to get in. But I could see it happening. And somebody's going to come in with a buku of money, and they're going to throw it on the line. And they're going to say, "Come over to our league, leave NASCAR, and we're going to pay you all this money."
They are. HRA's doing that.
Yeah.
They have got the cars. They got the tracks. I hadn't read nothing about the drivers yet.
Yeah.
Or the sponsors.
And then NASCAR is going to be going overseas. Get ready for the Saudi Arabia 500.
Well, they done had it in Japan.
Riyadh 500. And Japan's one of them. It's going to go international. It's not going to stay in the USA. That's what's going to happen. They're already raced in Mexico.
They went to Mexico and it bombed out.
Now they had that road course there this past year.
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, but they're wanting to race there every year. And it'll be more. I mean, they're wanting to get into those markets.
They want to go to Canada next.
Well, they can, but they got to be warmer weather. It'll have to be warm weather, but yeah, they could. The ice race 500.
Oh yes,
tied in with what is it, Badass or something? It had to be the sponsor. The Badass 500.
Yes,
in Toronto, Canada, or something like that.
They race in just about every state they are. But what about a race in Hawaii? I know it costs a lot of money.
The transportation of that, dude. You can't fly them over. I mean, you'd have to ship them over, and there's not enough time.
True.
I mean, to fly them over, you have C-130s to get all that stuff.
Yeah.
unless the Hawaii race was a race of cars that were already there, made up for that.
Right.
You can't even buy new cars there, man. You have to.
Lord.
They keep selling their cars to each other because, I mean, it's Hawaii. It's an island.
Yeah, exactly.
But Hawaii.
The Hawaii traffic bow.
Do they even have a place big enough? I mean, I guess they could find something they could do a half mile or something, but it'd be called the lava pit 250 or something. I don't know. I mean, in the background you can see lava shooting up out of the thing. That's what they would do. I mean, all the drivers would be getting the little lay and everything before they go on the.
Or the Eskimo.
Don Ho sings the.
He did. He can't be doing it.
No, I know, but it'd be somebody like him be singing the national anthem. Well, they wouldn't even like that. Hawaii's kind of different. They float a different way.
Or how about racing in Alaska? Now that'd be
the Juno 300. Well, they could say we're sticking it to the Russians. They're just across the way. I don't know. I don't think that'll ever happen.
I don't either.
I don't either.
I mean, we gotta be silly, funny.
What
sometimes.
States do not have a race? Mississippi doesn't have a racetrack, right?
No.
Louisiana.
Louisiana don't.
No.
Utah don't.
Missouri.
They don't.
A desert race in Utah would be cool. They'd never allow
that. Trying to think. Washington State don't.
Okay.
Colorado don't.
Well, yeah, not NASCAR. No, they got race. All these have racing, but different types, but not NASCAR. Not NASCAR.
I know Utah's got the time trials. Yeah, you can see how fast your car goes.
I think that again they're pushing everything to the limit, just trying to get more money in.
Yes.
And sometimes that's making the overall product suffer. And that's like baseball's wanting to expand. I don't know. I used to always like expansion, but it's a little exciting if you're the expansion team. I mean, honestly, I would love for the Atlanta Falcons to move to some other city and they can stay the Falcons. I don't care. And let's get a new franchise in Atlanta. I want blank to go, just load up the team and go on out of town.
Okay. How do you feel about the Indy race and NASCAR race in the same weekend?
I don't have a problem with it being the same weekend. I just don't like drivers that go between both. I just don't like that.
There's no truck drivers who come in the Indy race.
Okay. I don't have a problem with it. I mean,
this is the first time they've ever done it. They have never had Indy and NASCAR at the same time at the same track. I mean, not the same time, but like the day before. I
don't have a problem with it. As long as it doesn't impact the teams in a way, I don't have a problem with it. It's a good idea, actually. I mean, because you're going to get people to double dip. They're going to pay for both races. I wonder what that ticket cost. to do both. And to
Oh,
go to both of those would be interesting to see how they do that.
yes, because I
Wow.
know I've got some notes here on that St. Petersburg
Yeah.
Indy race. It's a 8-mile, 14 turn, 5 lefts, 9 rights circuit. Incorporates streets of downtown St. Petersburg, Florida, and a section of a runway of Albert Realtix Airport.
I'm not a fan of this. It's just not me. It's just I don't care for it. I just like seeing them go around the regular tracks. I'm just not a fan of it. But that's just me.
On the Indy side, 2023, Daniel Frost won this race.
Do you watch the 24 Hours of Daytona? Do you watch that?
Yes, I do sometimes, yes.
I don't know.
In 2024, Nolan Siegel won it. 2025, Dennis Hager won it. This is all Indy.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting. Which I got work. I can see the highlights of it.
Yeah. Indy's, I like watching it sometimes.
I do too.
They're topping 200 miles an hour, and it's crazy. It's absolutely
Yes.
crazy. I will say it's amazing that Larson won the championship after that race last year. He didn't race good for a while. It messed him up.
Right.
Something about that. I don't know what it was, but something about that weekend racing Indy and Charlotte.
He was never the same after that.
No, not until late. But he was finishing just good enough and then stormed to the end and won. So good for him.
Right.
But he ain't winning right now.
He ain't. No, he ain't. Bubba's not winning right now.
So yes, March is just around the Sunday. March is here.
Yeah.
We got baseball. It's getting ready to kick off. It won't be long before the training camps will kick in for football.
Right.
Just around down the road. The Braves have already suffered arm injury.
Yes.
But they did sign the son of one of their famous players. I think it was Glavin's son.
Yeah.
I mentioned too before we came on the air that he has signed. I don't know if that'll have any meaningful impact. Let's hope Acuna can have a good year.
Chris Sales has got a big contract.
Chris Sales got a big contract. Let's see if anybody can beat the Dodgers. Don't tell me you're a Dodgers fan.
I used to be a Dodgers fan.
Can Boston kind of get back to where they need to be? The Yankees, was supposed to. They thought they could buy it, but they didn't.
Right.
I'm not a Yankees fan, but they have amazing players on their team. That's for sure.
Phillies, or would the Phillies be as strong as they was?
I don't know. We'll do a preview of baseball coming up.
Yes.
Like we do for the other sports. We'll go through the teams, so we'll talk about it then. But probably in the next couple of weeks we'll do that. We'll do an MLB season preview, and we'll talk about how we think they're going to place, and we may go all the way to the World Series. I don't know. But I will see. We'll talk about the Braves especially because that's where we're around here.
Yes.
I do think Nashville should get a team.
I do too.
I think that would be a great move by MLB to do. And I already have the team that they can do it with, and that's the Oakland A's. They need to change the name, obviously. Oakland is a failure of a franchise. They always get great players, but they can't afford them. People don't show up.
Right.
They need to move the A's. If you're going to – and I'm not big on teams moving. If you're going to do it, the A's should move to Nashville. They should move to Nashville, I think. So that would be a great place for that to happen, I think. So,
well, the Lookouts is got a new home.
I'm looking forward to that. I think it's a big thing for I think it's a big deal for the move. I never did really like the old stadium. It was a nice stadium. It was a bad location.
Right, it was.
And I could name bunches of reasons why.
Yeah,
that's the old. This is the new.
Right.
This is as you come into Chattanooga and you come in around that bend of the river, you're going to see the Lookout Stadium and playing and all that.
Yes.
I think it's going to be really good. I will definitely go watch some games at that stadium. I just got tired of going to the old one. I didn't like some of the experiences. Once inside, it was okay. Well, sort of. They always have the stadium turned the wrong way. You had the sun right in your eyes till it went down on first base side.
Yeah.
You had to wear some good sunglasses.
Yeah, you did.
Because you were getting blinded the whole half the game.
Yeah.
I bought season tickets one year, weekend passes. Like every weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I had the whole package for the whole year. And I didn't get to make every game. Some of them I gave away, some of them I sold for face value. But we were, let's see, what row were we? We were third row, I think. Third row, first base side. It was a great weekend pass thing. So I couldn't go through like Monday through Thursday, but every Friday, Saturday, Sunday is a great package. I got it for a little nothing, honestly. And but the first game, I'm sitting here like, I can't see, you know.
Exactly.
And I wear glasses out. You get some things to flip over them.
Yeah.
And so when the foul balls are hit, you're trying to block out the sun.
Uh-huh.
See where the ball's at. And you're burning up. I mean, you're getting sunburned.
Yeah.
It was just a horrible, the way they turned it. I've always said you could smell the river, but you couldn't see the river.
Exactly.
That was another bad thing.
Yeah.
No parking right at the stadium except for a very few.
Mm-hmm.
It was all uphill to go to the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
They was on a hill. They had no room for anything
That's right.
else. It's going to be a lot better.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that.
A Broad Street.
A
Broad Street.
I thought you said Fraud Street.
No, Broad.
There's a lot of fraud streets around these cities.
They are.
It's usually downtown.
Yeah.
But yeah, hockey will be, is in full swing. NBA, I haven't really been watching NBA. I got to be honest.
I ain't either.
I've just not been watching it, but we need to cover it. We'll start trying to get this thing because it's getting down to that season. But in a basketball kind of way, shout out to Michael Jordan and 2 wins for NASCAR.
Yes.
Big thrill for him.
Yes.
Big thrill. He hadn't had that kind of thrill in a long time.
No, he's not.
From being a player till now. I think the only thing could top it if he could have ever done well at baseball.
Exactly.
Because he didn't do well at baseball. Remember that time he came to the Lookout?
Yes.
The most sought after ticket probably ever for Lookout's ball game.
Yes.
And then he didn't play the whole game or something.
Right.
Like that. People were really mad.
Oh, yes.
But yeah, Michael Jordan played in it was a rehab game. I think
it was.
Or maybe when he was first learning to play.
I think it was when he first learned to
Yeah,
play.
he was just getting his feet wet, so to speak, playing he just wasn't a baseball. God didn't make him to be a baseball player.
No, he didn't.
He was not Bo Jackson.
No.
No. It's not a put down.
No.
He just could not. That was not his game.
No.
He could do a lot of things, but he couldn't do that. But the smile on his face, man.
Oh, yes.
He's yeah, you're right. After the lawsuit.
Oh, yes.
I think the first 2.
Right. I think NASCAR said, hey, we settled. Let's let him win 2 races, and then that's it.
So you're telling me right now, I see where this is going. So you're going to tell me when Bubba wins a race in the next 3 races, he's going to win one of the next 3. You're telling me that you're going to say that NASCAR is letting him win. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, Bubba wins it. Well, yeah.
Come on, man. They had the best engine, man. Come on. Except for Hocevar and Centric. I think they had the best horsepower.
I think Hocevar would have got here. Bubba hadn't have tried what he tried.
Well, they told him to. You got to block him, man. But he got up there and blocked him and messed himself up.
Yeah, he did. He'll do it again.
Well, I think Hocevar, he moved a little bit too.
Yeah,
I don't think it's all on Bubba. I think he moved a little bit.
He did.
Well, let's face it, he was knocking people out of the way.
Oh, he was. He was.
Do you reckon Hocevar is going to get taken out in the next 2 races?
Oh, yeah. Because he got no friends.
I think somebody's going to clip that fender for him really easy in one of those races. It won't be this week. Although it could be. You can get away with it more at road courses.
Oh, yes.
It's really easy.
You're right.
This could be the week they kind of bust up on him.
Oh, yeah.
I think that could happen.
You're right. You heard him say Sunday, I got no friends. He said it. I got no friends.
By golly, he brings me back to the early days of NASCAR.
Yeah.
Everybody's my enemy. I'm up one man. This team stuff.
Look at Earnhardt was the same way.
Oh, yeah, he got no friends. He ain't working with nobody. He's out there for himself. That's what it ought to be. That's what I don't like about the teams. I don't like
That's
it.
Right.
You got all these cars together. We got to work together. Let him in. Let him get to the pits. They're having all those conversations.
That's what
I want to see. 40 drivers, every man for himself.
I do too.
Or woman.
That's what they want. They want the Atlanta, Talladega, Charlotte teams work with teams. So all Chevrolets put together, all Fords put together.
Well, let me ask you this: there was a controversy this week about the female drivers.
Yeah,
there was some controversy there about how she was talked about by people in the sport.
Yes.
And I can't remember her name. Savannah? Was it Savannah?
No.
What is her name? There was some controversy about that.
Did you look that up? The woman that caused controversy at Daytona.
There were some female commentators, sports commentators and stuff. They did not like what they had to say about her, and they felt like that they were being too hard on her.
Yeah.
I just didn't know if you had picked up on that and thought about
it.
Thought about, what they said and why they said it. It has been hard for females to break into NASCAR.
She had supposedly, quote, quote unquote, showed her top part of her body to different drivers.
I know Dean's having a hard time over there talking. I'm like,
cause I'm.
There was a lot of delay there.
Yes, there is a lot of delay. Cause I
hadn't heard that part. I was talking about what happened on the track. Dean's going over here to OnlyFans and talking to me about something. I don't know nothing about tops being showed or anything like that.
Yes.
I don't know what you're talking about there, Dean.
Yes.
Not to say that don't ever happen.
I try to be nice on camera here.
Well, I understand. I didn't say, but you went there. I was talking about what happened on the track. She wrecked somebody out, right? She wrecked somebody out, and they were saying that that there were people being hard on her. They thought they were being too hard on her. I don't know what you're talking about.
No,
something about raising her top.
She raised her top and showed what she had.
Where?
At Talladega. I mean, at Daytona.
At this year at Daytona.
Yes. Now they did.
Yes. During the race?
Do I?
It's Sam Mayer.
She hit Sam Mayer.
Yeah, Sam Mayer. That was the controversy.
Yes. But then she was down there in a pit area and she flashed herself.
Oh, I didn't hear about that.
Yes.
I did not hear about that.
Yes. Look it up.
What was it? What? You got to give us context. Was it because somebody was saying something to her and she was like?
Now that I didn't read that part, but I read where she did that. I thought, oh my God.
You didn't see it?
No.
Well, you're acting like I'm like, oh.
I didn't
know nothing about it.
But I read about it.
That was some news out of Daytona I didn't hear. I mean, I'm sure that happens on the beach down there a lot.
Yeah.
But I didn't know what happened was the pit areas, I guess, of Daytona. I didn't know that. So it was like it was an argument. You don't know. It was like an argument.
I don't know. I don't know all the details, but I read that.
Who did she flash to?
I don't know who she flashed, but I remember reading it and I thought, oh my God.
I do not remember that. You would think the chaser would chase down the story on that. I mean, what in the world? Did y'all hear that? I didn't hear that. We got quite a few people listening and watching. I don't know if that.
That's what I heard,
but I didn't hear that part coming up in this story. It was all about how she nailed Sam and wrecked him out.
Yes,
that she shouldn't be there. They were being hard on her. Like she's not good enough for the series or whatever. I think it's because of her looks, and they were picking at her, saying that she's being given preferential treatment because of her looks.
No,
but anyway.
Well, but I don't believe I'm doing this on.
You going to your OnlyFans account? I hope not. They don't have an OnlyFans account.
No,
I'm just playing with him. He's so nervous over he can't even topple his thumbs. He's all tore up.
Read that.
She took off her top at Daytona. That was during the O'Reilly series. That's the series she's in. She's not in the Cup.
Right.
She's in the O'Reilly. Okay. There'll be plenty of eyes on Natalie Decker. She's 28 years old. Then they talk about some history of her. And of course, I still don't see. Man, they're making you go down in here. I'm still not seeing that. What we didn't expect to see was Decker joining Kreischer. So they both did it?
Now that I don't know.
Joined Kreischer. Who was Kreischer? Bert Kreischer. Oh, it's a comedian. She had a chance to meet comedian Bert Kreischer. I hope I'm saying that. Kreischer. I'm surprised that he ditched his shirt while standing at the fan deck. That's pretty much summed up his signature move over the years. What we didn't expect to see was Decker join him by removing her own top. She shared a photo from this wild scene on Instagram for all you Instagram folks. Dean, I mean, come on. There's the picture. I mean, like,
well,
that's controversial. I mean,
well, I didn't say it was, but I just go by what I read.
And the tagline said, "From your nose to your toes and everything in between," and that's the comedian he wrote. So that's the comedian guy.
Yes.
And she took the race uniform down,
right?
Unzip, pat, snap, whatever they do, down to her waist, and she's not.
She's not.
No, she got a bathing suit top.
Right.
So.
But
that's not.
No.
If that's the controversy they're having
Right.
in
Right.
NASCAR,
Yeah. Yeah.
I would say they're just picking at her, honestly.
Right. But that's what they.
I didn't hear that at all.
I read it.
I heard about what happened on the track.
I read about that, and I thought, what is going on?
I think they're just jealous.
I do too.
I think it's the Good Old Boy Network, and they're jealous. But what's shocking is the females that came out and attacked her.
Right.
And one of them was a fellow driver, or had been a driver, I think. I don't remember who that was.
I don't either.
I read a couple articles on it, but I didn't hear about.
Well, I didn't.
That's now in the dean's vault. It's now hanging on his wall. It's replaced the Donica Patrick poster. And by the way, she looks better than Donica, I must say.
Oh, yes. A whole lot better.
Nothing against Donica. I'm not putting her down.
No.
But Donica's getting a little age on her now.
Yes, she is.
This girl's 28 years old. So.
Yes.
But can a girl be pretty and be a great athlete? I mean, Dean, what's wrong with this people? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I just think it's a whole bunch of hooey. I mean, the
I
guy,
do too.
Hocevar's out there knocking people all over the track. I mean, you know. Bubba knocks some people in the wall sometimes. He does.
Yeah.
Chase hits people. I mean, they all do.
Why
are they on her about this?
I've never seen Chase do it. I never have seen Chase do that.
Come on, man. Are you kidding me? Take off your Chase glasses and put in some real world glasses, man. Come on. But they all do that.
Right.
At every level, they do that in every form of racing that happens.
Yes.
Why is she being called out?
Because she's a woman.
That's it right there. You nailed it. And it's not right.
No, it ain't.
So it is some controversy. I don't think she gives two rips about what they got to say.
Don't.
I'll be honest. I don't think she cares one bit.
No, she don't.
And but I think that probably her sponsors are loving it because she's getting much more attention.
Oh, yeah.
Than she ever has before.
Yeah, right.
And now because of that stuff right there, she's probably going to get some modeling stuff that she didn't have.
Well, okay, you look at Danica. Danica was in it. You had GoDaddy. You had Academy. Yeah. You had,
Ain't it amazing that Dean remembers Donica's sponsors?
Yeah.
He says he don't like
Then you had Nature's Own or Nature's Brand. You had that sponsor. So,
Who's this girl sponsored?
Oh, no.
That's because she had the top pulled down. You couldn't see what was on that. I'm trying to help you out here, Dean. All right. That's our racing show, our sports show and racing. Racing is sports. That's our sports show for tonight. We appreciate you watching very much. Every week, Dean reveals something. I'll tell you, it's just every week. It's amazing to me. And Dean has hey, thank you, Keep Two Barrels. By the way, we just got the Instagram back and it shut us off an hour, so we had to reboot it. That'll happen. Then we'll eventually get all the hours we want, or at least up to 3 hours. So sorry for the boot out if you were there before somewhere. But we didn't quite get to the end with it because we went over an hour, and they'll do that. Tomorrow morning we'll be on with the cornbread cornbread. You see, you've got me. I can't talk. Show me his OnlyFans pictures over here. I'm getting all tore up. Wow. Both of our gas is going to be hot. So in the morning, the Cornbread Man morning show with Dave and whoever, if anybody else stops by, 6 a.m.
Get up and coffee up.
And pray up. It's actually get up, pray up, and coffee.
Oh, okay.
We don't put coffee before prayer. We can't.
We don't. So no.
You got to get up to. Well, getting up means you wake up. So you're getting up, you're praying, and then you coffee up.
Right.
Absolutely. Tomorrow night, 6, the Dirt Report will be back with an interview with a dirt track race car driver.
Yes.
Looking forward to that, and many interviews to come. Friday morning, just give you a little push out a little bit. Friday morning, I'll be back at 6 a.m. Then Friday night, we were supposed to have an interview. I'm gonna flip that around. We're gonna do a couple of different things on Friday night. Our pet show's been moved to Sunday. We'll give you the time. I'm not sure exactly the time yet. We're doing that. It's gonna be better for both of us, both the hosts. And I like the idea of having another Sunday show. I still do some Sunday nights, but I haven't been doing them lately. But I think it's gonna be really good for us. Saturday morning is the Cornbread Man and Biscuit Boy morning show. Then we don't have an interview this week. We'll probably do a Southern Talk or Wolf Nation or something behind that. Then nothing. And then we'll probably run an interview on Saturday night. We've been running Suzanne's Band, which we had on, great. Her album, Bandana Woman. Go get that album. My CD will be in. I ordered a CD. It'll be in probably this week. She said. Her songs are all over the place. Give her a follow out there. Suzanne's Band. That's what it just goes by. Her name's Mia, and she's from Texas. And a great new album. And had a great interview with her. We'll probably run that again, maybe Saturday night or one of the racing interviews that we're doing. We're trying to get all them out there as much as possible. Trying to do that. And I don't think there's anything else. There's something I'm forgetting, but we'll figure it out. Dean's got me all messed up. I'm all flustered.
Don't blame it on me.
I'm all flustered. I don't know what's going on. He's showing me pictures over here, of people's tops off and all that. I don't know what to think about him. Well, we're going to have to go behind the paywall for the PG-13 tag we're going to get. I'm just kidding. Well, I have preacher friends calling me up. What are you doing, Dave? Talking about
what are you looking at?
Yeah, well, Dean, he's over here. He's tempting me to sin.
I didn't do that.
I'm glad young Dusty wasn't here to see that, and I'm certainly glad Biscuit Boy wasn't here because it got worse.
What are you talking about?
There ain't no telling what he would have said.
Oh Lord! Bleep 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 bleep.
Anyway, we appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Do you have a bleep? Do you have any bleep on your computer?
No, we may need to get one. And we're not on a delay, so unless it's just a slow, one of the best things ever. You gotta be old like me. Taxi. When Jim goes to get his license, what does he yell a lot mean? And the guy says, "Slow down." What does?
Oh yeah.
Remember that? And he goes slower and slower.
Yes.
If you can watch that without laughing,
Oh Lord,
there's something wrong. With you.
God.
There's something wrong. That's one of the funniest scenes ever. Love that.
That was my favorite part right there.
I was a big fan of Taxi. It was a great
I
show.
like some of it. I didn't like all of it. Just some of it.
Well, you were too busy watching Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or something.
No, Emergency.
I do like Emergency. I'm good with that.
Chips.
Were you a big Eric Estrada fan?
No.
Who was your? Oh, I bet you like that blonde girl.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Charlie's Angels.
Well, of course. Who was your favorite angel? Farrah Fawcett.
No. Well, yeah.
Jacqueline.
Yeah, Jacqueline. Yes.
Cheryl.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, you're saying yes to all of them. I mean, every single one I named. Yes. You didn't say Charlie. At least you didn't say Charlie.
No.
What other shows?
I'm trying to think. SWAT. Remember SWAT?
SWAT.
SWAT.
Oh,
See, you can't hear good tonight.
I thought he said SWAT.
No.
I'm thinking, what? I don't remember that show from the 70s.
SWAT. SWAT.
I thought you were talking about wife swapping or something.
No.
SWAT was a good show. Yes.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Starsky and Hutch.
I liked some Starsky and Hutch back in the day. Of course, Dukes of Hazzard.
Yes.
It was a good 70s show. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. There was a bunch of them.
Three's Company.
For Chrissy.
Janet.
You like Janet?
Yes.
Yeah. You hear the voice inflections going on? Yeah. I'll pick up on all that.
Laverne and Shirley?
Yeah, my mom watched all that, so I was watching. I mean, we only had one TV on the cable, so a lot of that I was watching, but she watched a lot of
Hey
it.
Hall?
Oh, yeah, my dad always watched Hee Haw. It was a Saturday night tradition, man. What was it? TJ Hooker? It was another, that's kind of maybe early 80s. It was late 70s, early 80s when that came into being, so. I bet you watched Falcon's Crest or something, didn't you?
No.
Knots Landing, Dallas.
Dallas, yeah.
You did watch Dallas. I mean, Who Shot JR? Right?
Oh, yeah. I remember that, yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm trying to think.
How you? What else do you like?
Oh, Lord. I'm trying to think. Oh, God, going back in time.
A lot of shows, man.
Oh, yes.
A lot of shows. But I don't remember some of them now. I mean, some of them I didn't watch. I liked a lot of the westerns and stuff. Gunsmoke.
I know, yeah.
Rifleman. That's a little earlier though. Going back to the 60s.
Ponderosa.
Oh yeah. Bonanza.
Oh yes.
Yeah. He's on hiatus, Jake. He's on hiatus. He's
What
busy,
about-
busy.
What about Gunsmoke? No, Wagon Train.
I liked Wagon Train. Yeah. He had different people coming in, some of the same.
Yes.
Always new stories. It's tragic what happened. That one guy drowned, I think, early on in the series.
Yes.
That's a good show. Wagon Train was a good. I thought it was a good one. I like that. The idea of going across the, and through unsafe areas and trying to get to these places. So anyway, I was a fan of those. Certainly, absolutely. So, all right. Well, all right, folks, we'll get out of here, and I gotta get Dean home. He's got to get his beauty sleep, and he's gonna be out there looking up all these pictures, profile pictures. New favorite female NASCAR driver, right? Just kidding. Had a good time. It's good to be back together always, and we'll see you again in the morning for me, and then tomorrow night for me, Dean, and maybe Dusty will show up. Biscuit Boy will be in the house, so just know he's coming.
Okay.
Prepare. Lock up the dogs.
Oh yeah.
I got to teach that boy. There's just some things I mean, we're about the same age, but there's some things I've got to teach him. I've got to mentor.
You sound like Jay Clampett. No, you weren't Jay Clampett. Who was it?
Well, he thought Jeff Rowe needed a lot of help, man. I mean, Jeff Rowe was,
But you said he teach that boy is like Leghorn, Foghorn.
Well, yeah, that's the way I feel sometimes. I feel like I got to teach him stuff. We got to teach him stuff about weapons handling. I mean, he needs help. I mean,
he does need help.
I mean, he dropped his gun the other night. I'm like, dude, come on.
Are you serious?
You got to hold on to that thing, man. If you're listening, Paul, I love you. You got weapons training. We're going to have some weapons training.
Where did he drop it? In here? What, did he have a clip in it? Oh, God.
Trying to get his jacket on, drop the thing on the floor. I'm like, oh, okay, man. We're going to have some rules here.
Or like White Earp did, hang your gun on the peg outside the door.
What do you do? You take him to school. I love Paul. He's getting like me. You know what happens when you get your 60s, right?
I'm not there yet.
You're close. You don't hold on to things as good as you used to. And I'll be honest, I've dropped a few more things. I think because your coordination is not as good. I mean, honestly, maybe in your 50s. You've dropped a few things in here. I'm beginning to wonder maybe you don't have the same problem. And then your coordination is a little bit off. But then you get that wonderful friend called Arthur.
Oh, yeah, my arm, yeah.
And I have only recently I've begun to experience some of that in my hands. I don't have the grip I used to have, so I'm fully owning it. I'm not going to run from it. It's a real thing. I've put some things on my hands. But I don't have the dexterity. I don't have the
that
coordination.
Means you're getting old.
I am getting older, not old, not old, older. So yeah, I'll be 61 my birthday. I don't mind saying.
I'll be 55.
I'm doing more now than I ever have in my life. I'm busier now than ever in my life.
I'll be 55 in May.
They said to keep your brain working. So
well, you don't have one of those.
I don't have a brain. What are you saying? I'm a part of what was that show? The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, Scarecrow.
Yeah. He was not the brain, was it? Was his the brain? See, you got me all messed up now. Was his the brain? See, you don't even know. If you bring that up, you don't even know.
Scarecrow needed
a
brain. The Tin Man needed a heart.
And the Lion needed courage.
Courage.
And the Munchkins needed to get sober.
Now Dorothy needed Oz.
When she found Oz, he was leave that alone.
Good night, folks.
I killed Dean.
I'm not gonna say.
I don't know where his brain was going. I don't know what's inside of that brain, but that was not the response I was expecting.
No.
There's just some sports, little TV shows thrown in, and Dean. It's getting late. We've got to get him to bed. He's got to get home. He changes into something else after it gets past 9 o'clock. So, Marine, you're gonna have to watch it going back into the great metropolis of Rossville. You're gonna have. I'm glad he's got a Marine escort tonight. I really do.
I'm driving.
I think you're driving. Oh my. They're gonna pull y'all over, and them Rossville cops are gonna think you're drunk. That's what's gonna happen. And they're gonna say, "We're gonna need you to step out of the car, boy. Walk that line."
What
Can
line?
you count backwards from or name the letters from Z to A? Can you do
No,
that?
no, I couldn't.
I never understood why that was one of the tests. I can't do that sober.
I can't.
Z to A, I'd get messed up.
Could
My
you,
brain
could
don't
you,
work that
could
way.
you do it drunk?
I never tried. I'm not going to try because I don't drink
I don't
anymore. But
either.
if you'd asked me that 35 years ago, I'd have probably tried that test. I don't know. I'd be interested though. I
Yeah.
bet Paul could do that. I might have to ask.
Oh,
him.
you know he could.
I bet Paul could do it. So we'll see. I'm gonna challenge him tomorrow night. Can you go Z to A? Good night, folks.
Good night, folks.
Go out with some music. Salute. Good one, Dean. Love you, man. Love
Love
y'all.
you.
Thanks for watching. Give us a like, follow, share, all that good stuff. It does help. Tune in tomorrow night. Let's support our local, wherever they're at, dirt track drivers. Let's support
Right.
them. We got one coming in, and we're going to hear his story, and I can't wait. These are awesome. Take care, folks. Good night. God bless. God bless you. God bless America.